Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim, to the elect that are scattered across the four corners of this earth, pushing this truth and faith and sincerity. I'm the brother Shema Olive from the GMS Houston camp. In this lesson, I'm going to be going into a specific dream, that I had of a demon. Right, and this was not too long ago, probably like an hour or so. Right, because I had woke up this morning and I was up for a little bit, right? Got some reading in, studied for a little bit. And then I was like, man, I'm just gonna take a little nap. So I took a nap and that's when the dream basically started. I don't know, like I was in my car. But I don't know why the fuck I was in the back seat, but this is how the dream was, man. Like, I can just only tell you what I seen. And I looked in the front seat, then I seen him. I seen the demon. And it's like, I seen his face. It was like, man, I can't really just explain it, but the face of it, it was like kind of like disfigured, like that you could, like, if you seen it, like you had no choice but to be like, oh shit. But he had a hood on though. He had a black hoodie on in the front seat, and I seen him. And when I seen him and I reacted, he leaped towards me, and all of a sudden, like, the dream kind of like switched to me being in my room, and I was in the bed, right? And I could see everything, like the TV, the light in the room, from the sunlight's coming into the room and everything. Like, exactly how it was before I went to sleep. Like, I was in that same position and condition. I just couldn't move. I couldn't move. Then the damn demon jumped on top of me and he bit me. He bit me, and then he went into the corner. But I couldn't see him no more. Like, he was on the side of me. I knew he was there, but I couldn't move. I couldn't turn my head or nothing. And he was laughing, and it wasn't just like no regular laugh, man. This shit was evil. And he was growling. He was growling. It was like my best example that I could say was like how kind of like DMX be growling in songs, but it was worse than that. He was laughing and he was growling. And then I prayed to the Most High. I was like, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, get this motherfucker out of here. And hey, I woke up instantly, man. And one thing I noticed too, because growing up, I always had dreams to where, I couldn't move, right? Especially in the truth too, where I couldn't move, but it never have really been like that. That was like some crazy stuff right there. It never been on that level. Cause like I said, growing up, like I always had dreams to where I couldn't move and I would be kind of like fearful, right? But in this particular dream, I really was not fearful, especially calling upon the names. I said it with confidence, because it's like the Yahushua said, like the scripture I'm gonna get, that he gave us power over unclean beasts. So they supposed to be afraid of us. Like, we got power to cast their ass out. You see, and as soon as I woke up, man, I called the brother. I was like, man, look, hey, this and that happened, And he was like, damn. Hey, then he quoted Ephesians 6. You see, so like, man, this truck about to pass by. Let me walk over here a little bit to get away from the noise. But yeah, he quoted Ephesians 6, right? Which I'm gonna read right here. It says that Ephesians 6 and 11, it says, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. And what is the armor of the Most High? The armor of the Most High is basically this truth. You see, that's what it is, this truth. having the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahshai spirit upon you. Right? That's the armor. Yahweh Bashim Yahshai is our protection. And it says that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. And when you go into the red walls, the footnote, it says schemes. And even further, you go into the Strongs. It says Strong's G3180, methodia, cunning arts, deceit, craft, trickery. So that's, man, the Satan gonna come at you, man, at like any form and fashion, like all type of situations. Satan gonna try to attack you, like viewing this truth. It says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. See, so it's not a flesh and blood battle. Everything is spiritual. Demons and all that shit, man, that's spiritual. And when you go into principalities, Strong's G746 RK, it says beginning, origin, the personal thing that commences, the first personal thing in a series, the leader, says that by which anything, I'll skip down to the point, right? It says 5, the first place principality, rule, magistrate of angels and demons. So top level demons, basically. Yeah, we gonna have they gonna be attacking us, man. Like I said, in all type of situations, bro. And it's gonna be like that till we get out of here. But we have a weapon. We have a weapon against them, which is this truth. Right? We ain't got this from nothing. Like, this truth benefits us in many ways, and it benefits us against demons as well. All right, so I'm gonna get to Matthew 10 and 1. It says, and when he had called unto him his 12 disciples, he gave them power against unclean spirits to cast them out and to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease. So this is the Lord Yahweh Shai, the Son of the Most High, right? Who people call Jesus Christ, right, out of ignorance, but his name is Yahweh Shai, right? He gave his disciples power over unclean beasts, and that trickles down to us as well, right? Because Yahweh Shai, right, he prayed, like you go to John 17, he prayed for his men and those that believe on them, right? So the elect, basically, man. Hey, the most Yahweh Bashim Yahshai gave us power, you see, to cast out these demons. He said power over them, right, or power against them. Same thing. See, so we've been given power and that authority to cast these demons out. See, we are not defenseless. You see, we got that armor. We got the weapons that we need in the spirit, right? Ephesians 6 says that, hey, it's not a battle of flesh and blood. You can't go to a demon and put him in a headlock or hit him with a right hook or uppercut. That ain't gonna work. It's not a carnal battle. And what the scripture says in 2 Corinthians, I believe that's the 10th chapter, that the weapons of our warfare are not even carnal. Right? So the weapons that we have is this truth. And we gotta use it. All right? And going into how, man, these demons, they were afraid of Yahushua. Matthew 8 and 28. And when he was come to the other side, to the country of the Gergesenes, they made him too possessed with devils, coming out of the tombs, exceeding fierce, that no man might pass by that way. So these guys were, it says, possessed with heavy demons. It says extreme, exceeding fierce. You see? So they were, bugging out. Right? They had these demons on them. Right? Strong and heavy demons. Right? So that no man might pass by that way. Like, ain't nobody coming through here. Ain't nobody. Hey, you had seen them, man, you would have turned the other way. Right? You know what these guys is probably doing, man. On how, man, hey, let's keep reading. It says, and behold, they cried out, saying, what have we to do with thee, Yahushua, thou Son of the Most High? Art thou come hither to torment us before the time? So you see, he said, hey, They said, like, basically, you know, what you doing? You coming to torment us? You see, this is the Son of the Most High. How you gonna torment a demon? Because he got power over them. The Most High gave him that power. Hey, he created the angels and the demons. Yahweh created everything. The Most High used him to do it. So they knew they knew who he was. They knew their master. That's why they reacted that way. You see, and this is the same person that we serve. You see, and if we are those men, like I said, he gave us power over them. All right, Luke 4:33. Because if you go further into the story, that the scriptures that I just left, it says that they asked him for permission to go into the swine. They asking the Lord for permission, and he told them, go ahead, go. You see, so they do whatever the Lord tell them to do. Luke 4:33, and in the synagogue there was a man which had a spirit of unclean devil, and cried out with a loud voice, saying, let us alone. What have we to do with thee, thou Yahweh of Nazareth? Art thou come to destroy us? I know thee who thou art, the Holy One of the Most High. So he said, you coming to destroy us? You see, so they already know what's up with Yahweh and with the Most High. They already know what's up. They in subjection under these powers. You see, it says, and Yahweh rebuked him, saying, hold thy peace and come out of him. And when the devil had thrown him in the midst, he came out of him and hurt him not. So Yahweh, he said he rebuked him and told him to come out of him, basically cast the demon out, and it happened. And Yahweh has given us the same power. So if anybody ever in a situation like that, man, in a dream or whatever, come across a demon or, you know, hey, run to them names. What, Proverbs 18:10. Let me see, Proverbs 18:10. The name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. So the men of the Lord are going to run into that name, because the Most High is our help. He Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh is our help, right? And our defender is our shield and our buckler against everything, all evil. And that's what we got to run to in situations like that, man. See, that's why we have the name. That's why the names are important, right? Because if the name wasn't important, it would have never worked in that situation. I would have just been sitting there getting tormented, getting, you know, demon just messing with me, right? But as soon as I said the names, I woke up instantly. You see, so hey, it's power in the names. You see? And let me see. Acts 19. It's Acts 19:13. Then certain of the vagabond Jews, exorcists, took upon them to call over them which had evil spirits the name of the Lord Yahweh, saying, we adjure you by Yahweh whom Paul preached. Right? So they was trying to cast out demons, basically. But these guys, they didn't really believe. They didn't really have no faith. You see? It says, and there were 7 sons of one Sceva, a Jew, and chief of the priests, which did so. And the evil spirit answered and said, Yahweh I know, and Paul I know, but who are ye? So he said, hey, man, we know Yahweh. We know Paul. Paul is a man of the Lord. But hey, man, who the fuck are y'all? You see? Nah, y'all ain't got no power in this matter. So what happened? And the man in whom the evil spirit was leaped, and whom the evil spirit was, leaped on them and overcame them, prevailed against them, so that they fled out of the house naked and wounded. So the name ain't gonna work for a nigga. A name ain't gonna work for somebody who don't really believe or who don't have faith in those names. Hey, the Most High can't do nothing for you because you don't even believe he can do it. You don't even believe in him. You see? So you have to be a believer. You have to really believe in this thing and be into this truth, right? You know, and I ain't bigging up myself, you know, saying anything, right? But what I'm saying is, like, you gotta have confidence, right? When you like in a situation like that, you can't be all timid and scared. No, man, we know the names and we know who we serve. Hey, you talk to a demon, hey man, get the fuck out of here. And then how about you, get the fuck out of here. And he gonna go. He gonna get his ass stepping. What else could he do? What can he do? If you call upon them names and you one of them men, what the fuck you gonna do? What can he do to you? He can't. They said the demons. They don't disobey the Most High word. The Most High like, all right, get the fuck out of there. Get on. You gotta go. All right, and so man, that was the lesson. I hope brothers was edified. I hope this lesson was able to, build up brothers' spirits or faith booster. Whatever. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom, Akim.